So, the first thing I always like to do with a piece of music, before looking at each individual chord and everything, is to think about the structure or the form of the piece overall. So, you're probably familiar with this piece, and you might know that there are two sections. There's an A section, which is in A minor. And then there's a B section, which is in A major. Now, a lot of people will often repeat those sections. So you get this A, B, A, B. But some people don't. Sometimes people will just go straight onto the final section, which is called a coda. And a coda is just a section that is basically tagged on to the end of a piece or of a standard form, like this form. So this form here, A, B, is called binary form. And this is just a repeating binary form. So we have binary form, and the contrast is really in large part produced by the change of key from A minor to A major. Alright, so let's dive into the first section here, the A section in A minor. So the very first chord here takes up quite a large portion of the measure, but when you chunk the chord, it's just quite a simple 4-note chord. It is, however, played in the second position, and this is determined by the fingering. So I haven't given the fingering down here because what I'd like you to do is be able to get this process of chunking for yourself, where you're able to see the fingerings in the score, and you can chunk for yourself. So I've helped you out here by giving you the position. It's your job to then see the actual fingering of the chords. So I'll help you out a little bit. We have an open A there. So there's the open A. And then we have the E there. You see the first finger. So we're in the second position. So the first finger governs the position. So open A, first finger on E. And then we have a C here, the third string, and an E here on the second string. And the E tells us to use our fourth finger there, and that really leaves our third finger to play the C on the third string. So we get 0, 1, 3, 4. And you're welcome, of course, if you want to write the fingerings in for yourself once you've worked them out. I think there's no problem doing that, but actually working them out I think is a really important process for you to do, and not for me to just show you every chord straight away. So there is the A minor chord. So it's a triad. It's in root position because we have A in the bass. It's A minor because we have the notes A, C, E, although we have the A there, we have the C there, and we have two E's. So it's a little bit out of order, so to speak, but A is in the bass, and so it's A minor in root position, in the second position. We stay in the second position for these, which I'm calling passing notes, and in the score that's what they look like there. That's what the chord looks like. So you get this kind of 2 beats plus 1 beat. This pattern that recurs quite a lot in the piece here. This is called harmonic rhythm. It's the rate at which chords change, and there is usually some kind of pattern to it. So we have 2 beats and then 1 beat. And then you can see that happens again here, 2 beats plus 1 beat in the next bar. So we have the A minor there with these passing notes still in the second position. When you get the fingerings there, you've got the E in common, you've got the E there, so that can just stay with the first finger. And then you've got the second finger playing D, and then you'll have your third finger sliding down from C to B there. Then we go to the next bar, to another A minor chord now in the first position. First position here, you can see 1 on the C, 2 on the E, 3 on the A. And then again we have harmonic rhythm, 2 beats plus 1 beat at the end. And we go back to the second position for the same passing notes as there. And then the last chord of this phrase, back to the second position, it's actually the same chord as the start there. So it's kind of like this circle, sort of, you start at one place, you go starting here, and then you move to this, and then you go back to where you started from. Alright, and you've got that repeating harmonic rhythm. Let's have a listen to that, the tremolo now, and see if you can hear that chord structure. The A minor chords, the passing notes, and the harmonic rhythm that's behind it.